What's going on, everybody? I'm pro singer David Braley. I'm a singer-entertainer with more than 20 years experience performing on stages all over the world. And if you've been watching, you know I've been following close attention to the Attack on Titan soundtrack, as well as watching it over on Patreon. But today, what I decided to do was to gather up all of the openings of 1 through 9 of Attack on Titan and shove them together in one little video. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Let's start it off with Gurren no Yumiya, the season 1 intro. Here we go. Yes. All right, let's stop there. Wow. There's just always so much going on. Now, if you've watched me before, you know I have already reacted to this tune, but every time I listen to it, which has been about 24, 25 times because I just finished the first season, so I've listened to this every day. You find so many new things in this, and it's the layers, it's the levels, it's the French horn that Hiroyuki Sawano just loves and adores and puts to the forefront that adds this like almost hauntingness to the horn lines. But because this is so up tempo, it's almost like because it's the same instrument, reminds me of fox hunt calls, because that's the French horn call, and I kind of see in the French horn, I see fields and like greens and stuff. It sounds weird, but it's reminiscent of horses chasing after a fox in big meadows and big green fields and stuff. And it kind of sets the entire, his texture of music sets the scene of the environment, is what I'm trying to say. And I love it. I love it. His use of the instruments, his composition, his arrangement, it all sounds phenomenal. So let's keep going. Listen to those horns. Staccato all the way through it. Woo! Love that. I love that. What a cool ending. Just it's your classic big orchestra ending, which is just perfect for this type of this style of music, and for the beginning of telling this really epic tale. Just really wonderful music, and just great use of the orchestra. It makes it, whenever you add a chorus like he does, it makes it sound even more epic, that added layer, and just adding all these layers from the beginning, not hitting you smack dab in the face, and building upon it, and then at the end, here comes this boom, and that's exactly what he does with Gurren no Yumiya. So the next one, let's move on. Opening for season 2, or number 2, opening number 2. This is Jiyu no Tsuba. I can't say things. Jiyu no Tsubasa. I hope I said that right. I love that. Let's go back. I love that because that beginning is just so cool to me. It starts off ba-da-bum, bum, ba-ding, ding, ding, ding. Um, uh, but then it kicks in to this fast cut time, and that the use of that change in tempo just really makes you feel like you're being shot out of a cannon. So I want you to feel that again. And all they're doing is going from common time to cut time. They're literally cutting the time in half, and they're doubling it up. It's just right out of a cannon. Hey, isn't this called? Oh, I love this. I thought this song was called Furion Freiheit, something like that. Oh well. Oh, another killer and dun 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 bum. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. What a cool ending! I love that. I love that entire piece. Right after that beginning where it starts off all regal, bum 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 bum, and then just cuts right into that cut time, right into that 2/2, and it just drives, and the whole sound, if you think about it, if you listen to the drums especially, it sounds like the tempo sounds like horses galloping, right? Which is really, for when it gets to this part of the show, which I'm at now. I haven't gone much further than this, so join me over on Patreon if you want to watch this with me, because we're still going. It's I'm up to episode 26 as of today. So what's posted, I'm not sure what's posted out on Patreon, but I'm up to 26, and we're getting into the second season, and it blowing my mind. So in this section, it's a lot of chasing. There's a lot of chase scenes. I'm not going to give too much away just in case of spoilers. But yes, there's a lot of chasing, and there's a lot of horse and carriage. And it just makes sense for this entire opening to really be driven by that. And it does exactly that. It sets the scene once again for what you're about to watch. It's just Sawano is just brilliant. He's excellent. Let's keep going on. This is Shinzo Wo. I'm not going to say this right because I got yelled at. Shinzo Wo Sasagayo. Or is it Sasagayo? I messed it up. Let's listen to the next one. Yes, that guitar. Notice that again, that the tempo, because it's like a war rhythm, like the horses are coming, yes. Yeah, what was that about? You know what I'm talking about, In the Wall. Oh man. Oh, cool key change. Cool key change. Just adding to the intensity, adding to the push, the intensity and the overall like the objective and the stacks are here. This is where everything is. This is life or death. Literally life or death. I love that. It's still keeping in with the with that melody line. Bum 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 bum. I love that. Bum 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 bum. Because that's from the first one. Nice. That's so good. I love the introduction of the electric guitar, really letting it sit on top, getting that nice echo at the end, and really it added another intense texture. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. It's hard to, I mean, it happens so quickly, and you're just like, oh, it's this is cool. Listen to this. Listen to this. I hope you're smelling what I'm stepping in. You're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I mean? This next one, this is I can pronounce this one correctly. It's called Red Swan. That beautiful voice, that those last notes, la da da. You could hear it was in his mix voice, and that's a hard placement to find. It sits right in what's called your passaggio range, which is the your highest in your chest voice and your lowest in your head voice. That little overlap, and it's one of the weakest parts of your voice because it's just where your fold is stretched to an awkward position. So it's hard to be able to master that position, relaxing it and allowing the placement to create itself instead of forcing it either through your nose or through your head or up and over, say, in your head voice. Allowing it to sit in the in between, if you will, and he just allows it, and it just floats for him, and it just, you could hear it, and there's a lovely effect, lovely reverb on there that just makes it sound, echoes out, and it's really, really pretty. Really, I love that. He has a beautiful voice. He really, really does. Cap for singing, tip of the cap as well for singing in English. I could tell it's not his first language, but tip of the cap to anyone who sings in different languages. I've done it myself. It's difficult. It is not easy. You have to understand what you're saying, and sometimes you can't get the vowel sounds. Sometimes the consonants are feel weird from your own mother tongue. So tip of the cap to singing it and singing it so well. That's fantastic. All right. Almost jumped ahead, but you know what? We could, oh, there we go. We could finish right there. That's beautiful. This next one is, I'm not going to be able to get this right. Shokei to Shikabane no Michi. Oh man, please don't slaughter me. I am just so sorry. Woo! Oh, we start off right back in the beginning. We're back to season 1. And then we go into a different chorus bit or verse, sorry. Cool. I love that. I'll restart that for you because I stopped right after it began. All right, here we go. Oh, is that a monkey? That was their gorilla? Oh man, I'm ruining this for myself. I'm like, is that a what? What is that? When did we get that? When do we get there? I love this because clearly we had either a season or a couple of episodes where it was peaceful and whatnot, and this is a remembrance, and this song is filled with similarities to the very first opening, Gira no Yamiya, and it's such a it's that's a really cool element to not have the same exact song, but to have something close enough that it still is reminiscent, and then still utilize a couple of key elements from the first song in the new song to make it to connect the dots. It's like writing It's like writing a musical. You have a melody line that is consistent throughout the entire musical, and it gets placed strategically in each song to kind of remember to tie things musically all together. And that's kind of what it's doing. It's tying the two tunes and tying this section to the first, which is really neat and really, really just a thoughtful way of doing it. Yes. Oh, and it does the same for like number 2's in there, number 3's in there. Very cool. Yes. Wow, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. Let's move on. This is My War. Uh-oh. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. This is definitely different already. This feels very, very different. It's straight 4 on the floor, right, coming out the gate. Got the children's chorus or a ladies chorus, and singing through right in the beginning, and that's neat. But it's just a different feel, whole different feel. Oh man, all the different colored flare guns. Oh, I love that. I love that patch on his voice. That, that was really neat. That sounded cool. It's like it has an overdrive. See, every time you add a children's chorus, every single time, if you add a big chorus, like a big adult chorus, a classical style chorus, orchestral chorus, something like that, it sounds epic. But you put in a kids chorus in any type of music, and it sounds creepy immediately. It just gives it an edge of like this tension and this weird unsettledness. It's unsettling. Wow. It almost sounds like a dictator, like screaming into a megaphone. Creepy. Wow. That was excellent. That was very different from what we've listened to previously. So this is clearly signifying this is from the final season, I guess, and it's clearly signifying like a definitive sort of change in the war or in the dynamic that's happening there. And it just, the entire feel was different. There's tension with the children's choir in there. But that was excellent. Let's keep it going. that's so good. Wow, the guitar is just absolutely epic. It almost like surprised me off my seat when the song started rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. Like it made me jump almost directly from my seat to the floor, and that would have been reminiscent of my 21st birthday. So we're not going to do that. Many, many moons ago. But that was just epic. I love the vocals. It's very the song and the vocals and everything. It's very almost old school Linkin Park. Very that's what I'm getting that feeling for. I love that the screaming, his utilizing his vocal fry, which is just it just sits really nicely, and then beautiful singing voice going through it. Let's keep it going. Let's finish this to the end. If I lose it all, what cool harmonies. I love that. That was heavy. Now that's a tune I could listen to like at the gym or something, or on the way to the gym or something like that. That was heavy. Yeah, that was excellent. All right. Wow. So this next one's called Under the Tree.
Where are you at? Where have you been? 問いかけに答えはなく Where are we headed? What did you mean? 追いかけても遅く遠く A bird, a butterfly, and my red scarf. Don't make a mess of memories, just let me heal your scars. The wall.
Oh, I love that. They just did a cool thing with a sound effect. If you have your headphones on, it's a little drrrr, and it went back and forth through your ears. That must have taken ages to do in post. There it is. Cool effect.
We're getting older, second by second by second. Why, oh, why?
Yes. Giving me almost like heavy core emo feels, like a slow not Linkin Park, but slow a Papa Roach type tune, It's really, really like emotional but heavy, real heavy.
Don't you wanna stay with me?
But still, he has the beautiful violins over the top of it, so he still keeps that orchestral feeling. And then the typical Sawano drums. It's just it still has the Sawano signatures on it. Yes, that was epic. Again, just what another just heavy, heavy, heavy song, an emotional cry out, in this section of the show. There must be something great going on, something crazy going on, because that's a lot of. I'm trying not to look too much at the storyboard because I know I'll give a lot of things away for myself, and I haven't gotten there yet. Again, if you haven't joined me already, join me over on Patreon. We're watching through the whole Attack on Titan series, and I'm slowly but surely adding new series coming up. Jujutsu Kaisen is coming up next, but just we're watching this, and I haven't gotten all the way to the final season. I'm still just starting season 2, so join me over there and check it out, see where we're up to. But I don't want to give myself, too many spoilers, but this music is just epic. That's just, what a heavy, great song, great guitar. The voices are wonderful. I love the harmony lines that they're utilizing. Really great placement. The screaming, again, utilizing vocal fry, which is perfect. It's the technique. It's the proper placement. You could do that job and have it for a lifetime if you do it correctly and you take care of yourself. And there are people that do it now daily. And when I say things, people like Papa Roach and everything like that, they're still working. They're still doing their thing. They're still growling their face off, and they're teaching them the youth. They're teaching the people below them that are on their way up, that may become bigger than them, to that type of sustainability. It's huge in that industry. So it's great to listen to it. Just really, really good music, really, really good singing, and really, really well utilized placements and technique. All right, so this is I believe this is the last one. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna try my best not to get too many spoilers, but it's called The Last Titan. Here we go.
何かが欲しくて伸ばした手は黄昏に染まるどこかへ行きたく出かけ出した足で誰かを
I'm telling you, see that the kids' choruses make things creepy. They do. They make things. They set a certain intensity level, and it's unsettling. All right, so we're back to like the feeling from season 1, from the very first opening. A little bit more from 3 because you got the guitar coming in, which is sweet. Ooh. Yes. Oh, I love it. He's like bringing everything together, all the different elements that he had, from the children's chorus to the big chorus to the orchestra to the heavy guitars, the screaming voices, the angelic voices. He's just bringing everything together for this number, and it's excellent. Oh, great voice. Oh, what a cool way to end it too. It almost, because it's the last season and it's the last song that we're going to hear, the last opening, they left it kind of open-ended to go right into the episode. Very cool choice. Very cool choice. I really enjoyed those, man. I hope I didn't give myself too many spoilers. I hope I didn't give you too many spoilers. And again, please do check us out over on Patreon. We're watching this all the way through. We're not going to stop until it's over, until we hit this last song. Guys, I had an absolute blast. Check me out over on Twitch. I'm a firm believer that if I'm going to sit here and give my opinion about these vocalists and this beautiful music, I should be able to put my money where my mouth is. So come over, view me on Twitch, check out my schedule. I'll be singing and doing live music reactions. It's fun for everybody. We try to keep it family friendly for the most part, so it's fun for everybody. Come on over and check us out. Guys, I had an absolute blast with this list of music. I hope you did too. Until next time, I'll catch you all on the flippity flop. Bye, guys.